Hello, Magic players. It's Corn Time 60 back again to draft Brothers War, and the goal this time. The goal, which I expect to probably fail at, is to not draft the blue-black draw 2 deck. The goal is to get such a good pack 1, pick 1 that's some other color than blue or black that I run a different deck, because I don't know. Every one of the, 4 now drafts that I've won, one of those being in real life, I've drafted the blue-black deck. Every time I actually win, it's the blue-black deck. Without fail. And look, I'm already failing, because this is not good. Yeah, they give Bushwhack a highest pick, but I don't think so. I think Urza is a beast. Let's see what else is good here, though. See, already failed. Already probably in the blue-black deck. When I first saw this card, I thought it was chewing on its own tail. Yeah, Bushwhack is a fight spell, or it gets a land, but A fight spell is just okay. If it did, like, a buff and then a fight, yeah, okay. But it's just a fight. Onulet's okay. How high does the AI rate it? A 2? I don't like any of the self-mill cards. Scatter Ray is good. Opportunist would also be decent. And there's a Battlefield Butcher. Oh, I guess I could have gone Opportunist into Opportunist, right? This is a 4.0, really? 4-mana 4/3 that gives all your creatures Vigilance. Surveil 1 is a really great card. Even if you have to spend 3 different colors of mana. I don't know, man. Running 3 colors in this format seems bad to me. Wait, what the? Why is... Oh, okay. He's rated the same as Koilos Rock and Argothian Opportunist. I was gonna say, this card is nuts. I mean... On his own, he only does so much, but, does a lot once you pair him with other things. Maybe Koilos Rock is the safer pick, since I don't know what colors I'm actually in yet. If the goal is to draft not blue-black, maybe I shouldn't grab a black card. Get Koilos Rock. Defense Grid. Accept Turian's controllers. That's so obnoxious. Alright, Weakstone Subjugation, I think, is just the best card in this pack. Phalanx Vanguard's also pretty good. Yeah, Phalanx Vanguard's also very solid. Blitz Automaton's decent. I've seen it do big things. I keep thinking the big, like, spire in the background is part of the thing, and it's like wings. Yeah, you could do an RPG in Dominaria using the Brothers War as the backdrop. Where you just, like, play as one of the dudes, you know? Not Mishra, not Urza, but just some random dude, you know? As the war is going on, and you just have to, like, figure out what the fuck you're gonna do about it. How you're gonna survive. Another Weakstone Subjugation seems good. I will need more creatures. Ambush Paratrooper is also very strong. But I still don't know what my other color is. Another Tokasia. Is that supposed to convince me to do it? Because every time I've run green, I have done awful. And I don't mean just like bad. I mean like awful, awful. I think I'll take the Wing Commando. Before any of this other stuff. Yes, a 4-mana 4/3 with Vigilance and Surveil is good, but I don't run 3 colors in this format. And look, here's a strong card, but it's green, which lowers it a lot in my estimation. I guess Suchi Cave Guard is the thing to go with. Everything else good is green. Seems like a nice play in aggro. Well, so far, I'm not aggro. So I'll take the Suchi Cave Guard. A third subjugation? Whack. I might take Scatter Ray instead. Nope. Subjugation. Counter all their... Well, not counter, but tap down all their things. I do like Soul Guide Lantern, but another Koilos Rock isn't bad. Scatter Ray. I'm just not seeing any good cards in... Even in black. Like, I'm not seeing good cards in any colors. Does anyone have any fun names? Zebrod, Issei, Felix Vergara, Invictus, Vegan Paul, LMSK, and UTK Nuke. Invictus is pretty cool. Issei sounds familiar for some reason. Did I know someone named Issei at some point? Is that like an anime character or something? What's my creature count? 5. Alright, we're decent. How's the curve look? There's Tokasia again. Another Wing Commando. Sheesh. I do like Curate, but... Them's some flyers. Maybe I'll see another Curate. I think Wing Commando's good. I don't know. I haven't done a whole lot with it in general, but I think it's good. Mishra's army demanded the secrets of the third path. Hercule's followers graciously showed them. I do think it's funny that they call themselves the third path, because it's like Mishra path, Urza path, or third path. I don't like any of these. I don't think any of these cards are good. They give the Pallbearer the highest rating, but I don't. I guess I'll take Chain Dancer. I'm probably not run it. Even if I end up in red, I don't think it's good enough to run. It looks like I'm doing like Flying Prowess type of deck. I don't like any of those. Shoot Down's okay, but that could be good. Does it go to your hand? No, it comes back into play. It's actually not bad. Is the Drake better? Yes, I think it is. I might actually run the Drake, even. If we're gonna race, like, a really aggro deck, this is not going to work. If we're gonna race, like, a moderately aggressive deck, it could work. I hate going so all in on blue, but I'm not seeing a lot of good cards, except maybe some green ones, but green is just... Oh, it's so bad. Maybe I'm just jaded about it. Like, I don't think green is good. Why don't I think green is good? I don't know. Damn. Am I gonna just completely change around what I'm doing? I mean, I'm gonna pick the Mishra. We'll see if I end up running him. Permanents you control of ward, sacrifice a permanent. Each artifact card in your graveyard has Unearth 3. Soldiers. 1, 2. 2 soldiers. I mean, it's good with the Suchi Cave Guard. Sculpting Steel. There's the Battery Bearer. Air Marshal's pretty good. Combat Courier's pretty good. I think I like the Combat Courier for the card draw. Nothing else here is that exciting. In the mid to late game, it's hard not to get something sweet. You're right. You're 100% right. Big artifacts. Let me think. Can I go black-red? Would that be too greedy? The Tamer of Macfawa. I have no idea what to pick. Combat Courier is what I'm leaning towards, but Sculpting Steel might be better if I get a bunch of big artifacts. Another Wing Commando. How is Spotterthopter? It's up there. Scrying 2 isn't that far off from drawing a card. An 8 mana 4/5 is not very good. None of these are very good. Gorian Warplow is one of my favorite cards in the format, though. I don't think Mono Blue can keep up, though. I don't know. Maybe it can. I need something good at some point. Another Wing Commando. That probably ain't it. We're running Mono Wing Commandos. I need some actual spells. Dang it, Evangel of Synthesis. How dare you? How dare you arrive and ruin my plans? Scatter Ray. So I'm probably doing the blue-black deck. We'll see. Could run Evangel of Synthesis. Could try to push for Mishra. An artificer once dropped one in a vault full of coins. She has yet to find it. That's fun flavor text. It's like this thing could just turn into any other metal object, and it's like you just drop it in. A shiny metal object. Oh, look, a shiny metal object. Rust Goliath. I mean, if I try for Mishra, that is the right pick. The 10 mana, 10/10. If I'm going for the prowess thing, which I probably am, then I think Elsewhere Flask is the best. Disfigure is also pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Disfigure is also pretty good. I just would really rather be just drawing cards, I guess. Recommission's decent. Elsewhere Flask I can run in any colors. Another Evangel. Oh, that's annoying. I try to do other things. I try and I try. I'm barely black here, but it's enough, I think. That Battlefield Butcher would have been pretty nice. But oh well. I wanted to do something other than the blue-black deck. I won't say that I really tried not to, because, like, I just didn't see any other good cards. What am I going to do if I don't see good cards, you know? I'm not going to force myself to play bad cards. Is it Subjugation or Depth Charge? I think it's probably Subjugation. Just plain absurd how many I have. Gixis Caress is not bad, but 4 Subjugation? Sure. 5 Subjugate? No, Combat Courier's better. I need a couple little engines. And a couple little card draw engines. Machine Over Matter is good, especially with all these Wing Commandos. Scatter Ray. Probably won't run the Third Path Adept. We're less of a draw 2 deck this time. Definitely less of a draw 2 deck. So far, Evangel's the only black card, honestly. If I cut both of those, if I just see good blue cards in pack 3, we might try mono blue. Evangel's probably good enough to splash black for on its own, though. What is this? Create a 2/2 colorless construct. Put +1 counter on a creature. It gains double strike. That could be nuts with Wing Commando. Search for a planes, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, or gain 2, scry 2. You probably use it for the 2/2 and the +1 counter. I really wish it was, I really wish it was an instant. It does seem strong. Do I have any other white cards? No. No. Shit. I could pick it just to pick it. I kind of like, Trench Stalker and Stern Lesson, though. Oh, there's the Trench Stalker. Sky Strike Officer. There's no way I'm not picking that. Just wins the game on its own. And if I am getting Trench Stalker, I'm not running Swift Gear Drake. Not Monastery Swift Spear, Swift Gear Drake. None of these are very good. I guess cooldown could be good. Tap my opponent's things. How many creatures do I have? 15. Very good creature count. Thraxodemon's okay, but I don't really see anything I'm gonna want to sacrifice to draw. Besides the few things that already sacrifice themselves. Might not even run cooldown. We'll see. Probably cut one Scatter Ray. Barely in black. Just for Evangel of Synthesis and Trench Stalker. And go for the throat. And go for the throat. Let's not forget about that, huh? It's much more splashable than Gruesome Realization. And it's primo removal. Another Urza. Is it worth it running 2? I don't actually know if it is. He's not that good. I think he's pretty good, but he's not that good. Huh. Gix's Caress is okay. Let me see. All he does is loot and get Power Stone sometimes. Looting through lands can be pretty big, though. Being able to loot through my lands and trigger the few draw 2 cards I have, he might be worth it. Probably not, though. Curate, definitely good. Power Stone Fracture, also really good. But between Go for the Throat and 4 Weak Stone Subjugations, I think I have enough sorcery speed removal. Of 1 instant speed removal. May cut the Suchi, even. I think Curate's pretty good, though. Stern Lesson, very nice. Emergency Weld also looks pretty good. Just want a couple more instant speed interactions. Another Wing Commando. Let's go. Wing Commando. I mean, is this really stupid? Is this like an actually bad plan? Have a Stern Lesson in how to Wing Commando. Another Evangel of Synthesis, sure. Sure. Why not? Why not? I'm not gonna run Dig Site anyways, so whatever. Are you a soldier? Nope, just a construct. Probably don't need to run 6 Wing Commandos. It's actually stupid to try to run 6 Wing Commandos. If I just run 6 Wing Commandos, 15 lands. 5 Swamp, 10 Island. Something like that. Six Swamp, 9 Island. And I normally really hate going down below 16 lands, but I may make an exception for this stupidity. Desync. I'd rather run cooldown than desync. Honestly. What would the AI do with what I picked? I think I'd try to, like, force Macfawa. 15 lands! They would do basically the same thing I'm doing. But a little different. A little different. They would not be running Elsewhere Flask. Or Machine Over Matter, or the Combat Couriers. Or Latnam Adept. That's odd. They want the curve even lower. Look at that. And 2 Scatter Rays. I kind of like their build, I'm not gonna lie. Sculpting Steel bothers me. Unless my opponent plays some good artifacts, it's gonna do nothing. The Suchi also bothers me. Because, like, 8 mana. Come on, man. They would run both Urzas. 2 Scatter Rays. I might run a Scatter Ray, honestly. Scatter Ray's pretty good. I might run both Koilos Rocks. Did they not run Trenchstalker either? Because Trenchstalker is a beast. I don't know what's up with the AI and the pros not liking Trenchstalker, because every time I've played it, it's been a house. Like, it hits so hard. Combat Courier is also good. Can run 16 lands and be a few cards over, but for consistency, that's not good. Would they run Ashnod's Intervention? No. Curate, Stern Lesson, Scatter Ray. What is this deck? The Suchi and the Sculpting Steel are what bothers me. So go for the Throat, Sky Strike, all the Evangels, all the Wing Commandos, Urza, Weakstone, Koilos, Scatter Ray, Stern, Curate. They don't like Machine Over Matter. They don't like Elsewhere Flask. What's their lands? 8-7. Really? For so few black cards? I don't think so. I will go 9 and 6, though. I got like Machine Over Matter as a bounce spell for me to just punch through for damage. I'm gonna try it like this. We'll see how it goes. Super aggro version of the deck. 6 Wing Commandos. So when I said I think Wing Commando is good, I wasn't actually putting it out to the universe to say, like, oh, let's put it to the test. But evidently that's what's happening. I'm keeping this even though it doesn't have black mana because we have ways of making you talk. Because it does have a lot of good blue cards. Let's curate. Evangel can go in the grave. I will draw Latnam. Let's have an Urza. No go for the Throat. Okay. Sky Strike Officer. Sure, let's just play Sky Strike Officer and do nothing else. That's actually fine with me right now. I can just start attacking with him and making dudes. No! Shit, I lost like my best dude. That actually really sucks. Alright. Latnam. Swing for 2. Latnam can start getting boosted. Evangel also. I don't really want more islands. thank you much. Opponent takes 4. We'll pass. I can also trigger the double draw right now. So what we do is we crack the courier to draw. And then we activate Urza to draw discard. Discard Machine Over Matter, I suppose. Get him a +1. Double Wing Commandos is not bad, actually. I can draw discard and then swing with both of these. I think that's correct. He's gonna ramp. Okay. Pass. Subjugation, that's decent. Not gonna lie, that's pretty decent. Boulder Branch, that's also pretty good. I'll take 2. Yeah, that's fine, actually. No? He changed his mind. Alright, so I can draw discard. So I can loot, and then still afford to tap that down. If I tap that down, start by looting. Gives him the menace. So I can tap that down and hit for 6. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that's probably good enough. Punch for 6. He has his own Latnam Adept, and an Air Marshal to give itself flying. Seems legit. Hit me for 2? I would. No? Does he actually want that trade? Is any of these soldiers? No. Do I offer that trade? I don't know that I do, actually. No attacks. Let's see, I have an army of Wing Commandos. Sky Strike Officer seems insanely good. Especially if you have anything that gives your creatures vigilance. Like Tokasia gives your creatures vigilance. Let's just go with this, huh? Stern Lesson. Ah, Wing Commandos. Wing Commandos for days. Let's just swing with the Wing Commandos, right? And Evangel. That's fine. Actually, that is fine. Do I push for the kill here? I don't think so. Because he trades, loses... Yeah, like, I'm fine with that, actually. I don't really see what he can do to turn this around at this point. Like, his Skull Flare gets a counter. Sure. his Skull Flare does get a counter. But block, 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 or take 6. He's gonna jump block. I'll kill the Skull Flare because I know for a fact that one's gonna get bigger. Wing Commando! Were you expecting another Wing Commando? Because you should have been. Alright, Wing Commando's decent. Wing Commando Tribal. That was really stupid. That was really, really stupid. I don't know how else to describe what this deck does, other than really stupid. It worked, so I'll just keep running it. Urza was pretty damn good. Being able to filter through the deck like that and find the aggro. Urza was obsessed with perfection. Well, I know someone else who's obsessed with completion. Oh, it's so slow. Yeah, fine. We'll be the slow player. Just be super slow. We are on the play, so that maybe helps a little bit. I don't know. If I don't draw land, this hand does nothing. But if I don't draw land, it means I'm drawing something I can play, probably. I only have one other 5-drop. Hello. I may even just hang on to this Curate. Honestly. I'm like, nah, that was probably a misplay. Because I could have milled that fucking land. Yeah, let's go for it now. Combat Courier is pretty good. Mill 3. Gets +1 counter, sure. Latnam Adept. Probably go with Trench Stalker next. Probably. Because, like, we can trade blows. That's fine. Thraxo. Let's swing. So let's just pass and try to throw down a Koilos Rock and surprise him. Because if it happens, I mean... Thraxo Demon represents some card advantage, so I might hit it with the Subjugation. Oh, really? Does he get the planes? That's the question. Or does he make it a 3-3? He makes it a 3-3. Okay. He had his own subjugation! That represents too much card advantage. You want to trade? Sure. I can also bounce my own Latnam, which would not be bad. Recruitment Officer. That's pretty good. Bouncing it would take away his whole turn. I mean, that does slow them down a little. But bouncing my own Latnam Adept frees up another big creature. Let's bounce that. Slow him down. That was a difficult decision. Alright, Trench Stalker. Absolute house. Gonna take over the game if the opponent can't do anything about it. Doesn't stop activated abilities, so... Let's Evangel. Stern Lesson's not bad, but... Actually, Stern Lesson's very good. And given that I can play Weak Stone Subjugation and Stern Lesson and swing for, what, 7? 8, 9, 10, 11? Oh, well, there goes that idea, actually. Let's get rid of your Death Touch. I can also just use Combat Courier to get that extra draw. I will let you single block the Evangel if you want to. Doesn't look like he wants to. Skull Flare gets bigger. This one gets other cards, but it costs 4 mana to do it. So, yeah, we'll kill Skull Flare. Just drop you down to 6. Which is what I'm going to be swinging with. Actually, possibly 7. Possibly even more. Sky Strike is pretty strong. Opponent only has 2 cards. Power Stone Fracture, never mind. They have all the cards. If he activates Recruitment Officer, we'll know he's desperate. If he swings with Recruitment Officer, we'll know he's not too bright. So we'll start with the Stern Lesson. Trigger Trench Stalker. Get us some extra cards. He has to block. There you go. Top 4, get a creature with CMC 3 or less. Excuse me, mana value. Mana value is obnoxious. Still lethal if he only produces 1 blocker. Hulking Metamorph. Okay. As a War Plow, sure. Evangel? Oh, he's done. This deck is insane, actually. Not even Wing Commando Tribal that game. Although I imagine that's how it's usually gonna go. I did play a Wing Commando. It's kind of hard not to. It's 6 cards. It's like right from the get-go, you have a 1 in 9 chance, right? That chance only gets higher as the game goes on that you're gonna get one. I really should make my default to Fairy. Yeah, okay. Pfft, sure. 2 removal spells and 2 really strong creatures. I guess I'll take it. I don't know. Was I supposed to not? If he plays something good enough for me to kill, I kill it, but I don't really see that coming. I'm gonna go for the throat a 1/1. Cause that'd be kind of silly. Those sleeves are hideous. But you know what? I'm sure some people look at these and think they're hideous. It's Evangel. I was gonna discard an island even if I didn't draw another island. I'll let the Power Stone Engineer through, I think, just so I can subjugate it. Depends how short on mana the opponent seems to be. Ambush Paratrooper. And the fight. They figure out that, like, he wouldn't totally win the fight. They both die. Wait, what? Oh, +1/+2. Got that one wrong. Okay, subjugation you. Go for the throat you. Remove everything the opponent has. I wouldn't have been able to remove that anyways. Let's play Latnam, which can at least block the Stalwart. Look at that, plains. It's just a field of sunflowers. It is very pretty. I like it. It's an endless field of sunflowers. And this forest has a little cottage in it. It's so pretty. These are cool lands. Where do you get these lands? Audacity. Does he have a giant growth? Really? Holy crap. Wing Commando trades just as well as Koilos Rock, and it lets me counter another thing, so... if he draws another thing. No! I am on the defensive still, though. Land. Sure. Swings to just that? Sure. I'll take 3 and make that trade. He draws... sure. Rust Goliath. Seems legit. Let us just subjugate that real quick. No attacks. I am on the defensive. I feel like it's a bad idea to activate that during your upkeep. Because if you see a card you want, now you don't have the mana to play it anyway. Wing Commando, now I can swing. I'm definitely on the back foot here, but all hope is not yet lost. I could get, like, Stern Lesson into 2 really good cards, discard this island, and play 2 really good cards. Static Net. But does he hit the wing? Oh, there's an idea. Target non-land permanent. So, yeah, he could hit the enchantment. No attacks. I do plan on... I might just triple block it. Honestly, I don't know. You can only kill one of them. If he has a giant growth, I'm fucked either way, so... Reconstructed Thopter. Seems legit. He probably holds that back, because I can't really swing into it. Yep. He doesn't really have good attacks. Baloth. And Rust Goliath. Okay. Huh. It does put me in an awkward position, where I'll probably lose the Sky Strike officer. Sure. You must have some kind of spell that does something. Plus, if I get prowess... Nope, no such luck. Still have 2 Wing Commandos, so it's not over yet. Urza. For the tempo, I kind of have to. No attacks. That's fine. Urza can also swing through those. He kept on top, so it must be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why would he draw a land if he has 6, 7? He has so much mana. I mean, I kind of have to take the trade, right? Sounds like evil laughter. Oh, it's the goblin. Clear cutter, so that's why. Alright, let us... It's very possible that I draw, like, a good removal spell or something. So I do curate here. Trenchstalker's not bad, and Koilos Rock is also not bad. But the problem is they both do nothing this turn. Problem is that they both do nothing this turn. So, like... Dang it, man. Trenchstalker does deal with everything in, like, another turn. That would be 5 damage, though. And pass. So unless they play something that I know is going to kill me, and I mean actually kill me, that won't kill me. That will not kill me this turn. It'll hurt. Oh yeah, it'll hurt, but it won't kill me. It's gonna die either way. Wish I had something to bounce. As it stands, no attacks. Starting next turn, I can really turn this shit around, but that's assuming I last through the turn. See, now is when I would be activating that thing during upkeep. Because if he whiffs, I'm back in the game. If he doesn't whiff, whew, am I done for. Alright, let's go with that, sure. Sure. One, two, three, four. Yeah, you may as well, bro. If you hit an artifact, you can force through the clear cutter. Oh, and there it is. It's nuts. Sure. Yep. Let me gain a little life. Probably discard whatever else I hit, unless it's go for the throat or something. Yeah, see, like, Wing Commando is not as good as bouncing that thing. Because now that that thing's so big, it is the biggest threat to me. Prison sentence, that's pretty good. Can I attack and then activate it, actually? Keep full control on, damn it. After he's declared as attacker. Okay. That sucks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm dead. I am dead. All he has to do is put a +1 counter on anything, and then I'm dead. As long as he doesn't misplay it. What? I should have been dead that turn. Okay? I should have been dead that turn. By rights, I should be dead now. Yeah, bro. Combat courier. Let's go. Let's dig. Time to dig, baby. There's probably nothing I can actually draw, though. Yeah. That's GG. That's GG. I don't know what I did wrong. Probably something. Not keeping the Koilos rock, maybe? Anyway, I got paused for a second. And we are back. I was not gone for very long. It seemed like no time at all to you guys. Urza was actually not great that game. I'm not sure Scatter Ray would have been that great either. I'm going to throw in the Elsewhere Flask. I know that the AI thinks it's not good, but I do think it's good. He who hath dealt it. It's a pretty dramatic name. Alright, well, I have to draw lands, but this is a heck of a hand. There it is. What do they have for one great? Bushwhack? They have Bushwhack. Mineworker, okay. Wing Commando. Do I just try to race? Probably just try to race. No blocks. The welds are weaker at the top. There's no bounding wolf in this format. Yep. We're gonna race. Alright. Opponent is doing nothing. They're not stuck on land, so I don't know what they were waiting for. Really love to draw a land or two. But I am running 15 lands, so could be that that doesn't happen. Hello, creature with reach. Reacher creature. Let's swing out Stern Lesson when they block. If they block. If they don't block. Probably do just play the last Wing Commando. Yeah. It's almost lethal. I don't know, if I had Disfigure, then I would have a path to lethal. Alright, what are you gonna do against all these Wing Commandos? Power plant work. Oh, he has the Triforce ability. Gains 3. You got it, bro. How much does this ability cost? 3? Start with Curate. Triple Prowess. Oh man, Go for the Throat's really good and Island's really good. I think I have a path to lethal with Island though. Let's hit you for 15. Yeah, let's go. Wait a minute. Go for the Throat is really bad. And I didn't realize it. I forgot all his creatures are artifacts. Cornucopia. Whack. Argothian Sprite. Also whack. Alright, well. Is Wing Commando good? Let's think. How did that game go? Have any other cheap non-creature spells that are instants that don't require my opponent to be casting something? No. I guess technically Sculpting Steel would trigger it, but the opponent has to have it. Sculpting Steel would have been okay last game. Ironic that Urza is obsessed with perfection, and he ends up running up against the Phyrexians. It's like they have the same issue. This hand is so stupid. I feel like I'm playing my stupid Relentless Rats deck. Not Relentless Rats, whatever the new Relentless Rats is, the 2-drop. Except these are 3-drops, so it is more like Relentless Rats. It's Relentless Wing Commandos. What the fuck is this? This looks incredibly stupid. Someone thinks that's cool, though. Urza as well. Blue 3-drop tribal. Let's go. Bulwark. You know, Bulwark doesn't have flying. If he has the fight, oh well, I take the hit. But if he doesn't have it, What then? Talisman? Sure. Can gain some life. Create a dude. Wing Commando. Him gaining 1 a turn is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Probably still find a better target for this, though. Oh no! Shoot down. That's pretty good. Let us curate. I will take Swamp, and I will take Evangel, I think. Actually, not crazy about Evangel. Lock that up so it can't do anything. You got nothing! Alright, well then. Wing Commando coming at ya. Koilos Rock! That's pretty good. Sure. Another Wing Commando. Tower Worker, sure. Third Path Savant, sure. I'll probably just flash in Koilos Rock. Urza could give me the card selection that I want. We'll pass and try to flash in the rock. Go for the trade. Opponent is going to drown me in card advantage before too long. Suchi Cave Guard! Holy crap, okay. Do I have the mana to do both? No, I don't. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has Vigilance. Sheesh! Trench Stalker. I would need several mana to subjugate that thing. The 1/1 does nothing. So I'll chump. That's fine. Stern Lesson, sure. Probably have to just Stern Lesson during his turn. Doesn't feel great. Opponent has all the value, and I don't think I can win. Kept that on top. Whatever it is, it's good. I'm sure he has more other powerful cards. You can also just throw that 8 mana into the Savant and draw, which he is very aware of. Yep. Draw 2 cards? Why not draw 2 more at that point? Well, that's easier to deal with, because I can tap it down. Let's bounce it, just so he'll replay it. Does not need more land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, he can just recast it. Yep, there it is. The Rust Goliath again. Look at him go. Really looks like he's winning, but life totals tell a different story. Let's play Wing Commando. Subjugation. It is 11, but now I'll take it. No blocks. I really needed that removal to connect. That's gonna be another Rust Goliath, right? GG. You got me. I guess I should have waited. Played the bounce spell during their turn. They would have used Gaia's thingy on that, and it probably wouldn't have mattered, but it might have. Actually would have loved to hit Elsewhere Flask at any point in that game. I will take cooldown, though. The potential to just tap down 2 creatures for long enough to get through for lethal. Maybe. You know, maybe it happens. It could happen. Imagine that. Chaos Hamburger. I think that's what they're going for, anyway. Sure, I guess. I mean, 3, 4, 5. No early game plays, but we're in the game. Opponent stuck on lands. Sky Strike. If he doesn't have an answer for that, it's gonna take over the whole game. Prison sentence. That is an activated ability, isn't it? Drat. He must have found a couple of lands. Trench Stalker. Swing out. Okay. Vanguard. Wait, he actually kept that? Start with this. I will take an extra Wing Commando. Oh, and he's done. Why did you keep 2 non-lands on top if you were stuck on lands? Did he accidentally scry those to the top thinking they were going to the bottom? I don't know what happened there. But I guess I'll take it, honestly. That was a very quick game. Opponent just did not have lands. I don't think they mulliganed either, so they probably kept a 2-land hand thinking, well, I'll draw lands. And then they didn't draw, well, they drew a land. Didn't they scry 2? Why do I think they scried 2? And kept them on top. What card could they have possibly played? Oh, an orange name. It said that when you see an orange name, it's someone who works for Wizards. Can't keep that. Can keep that. Guess I dropped Koilos Rock because it's the most expensive thing. Look at this. Look at this dude. Dude's an actual employee. Probably doing some kind of like fucking research or something. Yeah, I see you. I see you, fucking researcher guy. I have to pitch the land, I think, because I'm so much more likely to draw a land more than anything else. I would love to activate Stern Lesson. Cast Stern Lesson, rather. Bruh. Alright, Alright, let's swing with both. See what he does. Yeah, honestly, I'll let that happen. Now I'm the one stuck on lands. Opponent stuck on lands, now me stuck on lands. See if he plays something better, more worth bouncing. Maybe that, if he wants to mill himself more. Combat Courier? Sure. There we go. Yep. And he plays both of those, right? Probably Stern Lesson. Urza! That hits pretty hard, actually. Yo, you don't want to block? Are you sure? Did I just play a land? I must have. Another Evangel is not bad. Oh shit, that's nuts. Alright, so I need to kill Urza or I'm dead. Like 4 ways. So I can play the Sky Strike, which does effectively nothing, because I can't deal with that. This doesn't even feel like a fair game. It doesn't feel like they built a real draft deck. It feels like they built a test deck and didn't really draft. I'm just paranoid because they're orange. I assume they can just pick whatever cards they want. Play Evangel. Tried to dig for something useful. Not get anything useful. Step down Urza. I have to try, right? Kill the token. Take 8. I'm almost dead. Yeah, you got Urza. Oh, I'm dead. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize I was that close to dead. I guess I could have chump blocked and seen one more card. Alright, Watsy Oliver T. Why are they allowed to play Impods with regular people? I assume they must have a backdoor to just pick out whatever cards they want. Maybe that's because I'm just like, I don't know. Pretty much every organization I've worked for has been horribly corrupt at some level, so I assume Wizards is the same way. Oliver T, if you're not actually like a corrupt person and you're just like a good Magic player who really loves the game, then I apologize. Phyrexian Fleshgorger actually seems pretty good. Menace Lifelink? 3 mana, 3/3 Menace Lifelink Ward, pay 3 life. It's kind of similar to the Grave Robber thing. Whatever it's called. That one that exiles a creature. I can just look at my mono black deck and immediately see what it is. Graveyard Trespasser. It's very similar to Graveyard Trespasser. I have not actually altered any of my standard decks to reflect the new set. But anyway, this draft is over. 4 wins, 3 losses. And that's that. Peace out, y'all.